The Random Jottings of Donald J. from Nelson in Pendle. The Tall Buildings, Leeds Road, Nelson, Lancashire, a place of many spiritual stories. In the heart of Nelson, Lancashire, stood the towering sentinels known as the Tall Buildings of Leeds Road. They loomed over the town, their presence both a testament to human ambition and a canvas for countless stories. Among the locals, these buildings were more than just structures of steel and glass. They were repositories of history and conduits of spirituality. Many believed that within these walls, the echoes of the past whispered secrets to those who listened. One chilly autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows that stretched like ancient fingers across the cobblestone streets, a curious soul named Emily ventured into the heart of this urban jungle. Emily was a young woman with an insatiable hunger for stories. She had heard whispers of the tall buildings, tales spun from generations past. They spoke of ghostly apparitions wandering the halls, of lost souls finding solace within their walls, and of ancient energies that pulse through the very foundation. With each step, Emily could feel the weight of the stories pressing against her, urging her forward. She entered the first building, its lobby a grandeur of marble and polished brass. The air hung heavy with the sense of something more, something beyond the tangible world. She ascended the staircase, her footsteps muffled by lush carpeting that seemed to absorb the sounds of the world. As Emily explored the floors, she discovered forgotten corners, abandoned offices, and hidden alcoves. In each space, she could almost sense the residue of lives once lived. As midnight approached, Emily found herself in front of an old wooden door. It creaked open with reluctance, revealing a small chamber bathed in the soft glow of moonlight filtering through a dusty window. In the center of the room, a weathered book lay open, its pages yellowed with age. Emily's heart quickened as she approached the tome. It was a ledger of sorts, filled with names, dates, and brief descriptions. It chronicled the stories of those who had sought solace within these walls. Some were tales of heartbreak, others of redemption, but all bore the weight of human experience. As she read, Emily became aware of a presence, a gentle hum that seemed to vibrate through the very air. She felt as though the spirits of the past were standing beside her, sharing their stories in whispers that danced on the edges of her consciousness. Hours passed like minutes, and as the first light of dawn began to pierce through the curtains, Emily closed the book with a sense of both reverence and wonder. She left the room, her heart full of gratitude for the privilege of witnessing such a sacred chronicle. From that moment on, Emily became a guardian of the tall buildings' stories. She returned time and again, sharing the tales she had uncovered with those who would listen. The buildings, once silent sentinels, now echoed with the voices of generations. And so, the tall buildings of Leeds Road continued to stand, not only as architectural marvels, but as living testaments to the resilience, the heartache, and the triumphs of those who had passed through their doors. The spiritual stories held within their walls became a beacon of light for all who dared to listen. By Donald J.